Okay, I'm gonna show y'all how to clean the carburetor on a 2001 Kawasaki Prairie 300. I've already got all these bolts loose on the gas tank and stuff. Oh, let's see. There it is. Just set that back there. And then you will just unconnect these gas hoses right here. They'll have a little bit of gas in them, but then it'll slide that off to the side. Make sure it's not leaking any gas. Okay, we're okay. And then we're gonna pull this boot off. Like I said, I've got everything loose already. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna just wrap them hoses over there. There'll be 3 hoses. They come off of your reserve, your off, and one will go to your carburetor, 2 will go to your gas tank. And let me move these again. Trying to just move them out of the way so I can get to this carburetor. Let's see if I can pop that off. I don't think I loosened this. Yeah, you can just pop it off there. And oh, let me wipe that. Okay. And oh wait, you'll have this sensor right here. It on these Kawasaki's. Oh, there's gas going everywhere, but it'll be all right. On these Kawasaki Prairies, you'll have. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but this right here, it slides in and out, and it just warms up your carburetor for you. And it'll hook into this wire right here. It'll just slide right in there, and it's supposed to, warm up your carburetor for you. It's got white stuff on it for me, but now I'm gonna try and take off this. Okay, I'm back. So you'll just get this, and then you'll just kind of work it forward until it hits this groove right here, and it'll just slide right out. You will need a 12 millimeter, nope, that's a 10 millimeter. Let me go grab that, and then your carburetor is out. And then you'll take your screwdriver. You don't mess with this one yet. You'll turn it over to where you got this little thing poking out the bottom, and then you'll just take these screws out. Make sure not to lose these. These are pretty important so you don't leak your gas. Sometimes if you have a leaky carburetor, it could be because your screws you don't have enough, or they're not tightened all the way in. Ooh, that was pretty tight. I'm gonna have to get that one with a impact. I barely got that one. And these bolts are pretty cheap, so if you strip one out like that right there, it's just good to put a new one in there. Oh, I can show y'all another way to get that out if y'all strip it. I'm gonna go grab the tool. Okay, so you'll get you a pair of vice grips, and try and get it down a little bit to the right size. That should be good, opened about that much. And you'll just grab this bolt right here with your vice grips, and you'll just twist it, and then it should come loose. And then once you have it loose, then you can get it with a screwdriver again. Again, don't lose them bolts. They're pretty important. You can see my carburetor bowl is pretty grimy in there. That's probably why it's not running very well. So you've got your main jet, your secondary jet, your idle, and you want to try and take this out, because I think what's wrong with mine, it's not getting enough gas in there, and it's because of that needle in there. It's not like correctly in there. I mean, there's not like a correct way to put it in there, but I think it's got too much grime on it. Again, I'm gonna take my vice grips, put them down to size, and I'm gonna grab, let's see if I can grab it. I think I can. Yep, I got it. There'll be like a needle like that. Do not lose that. That's pretty important. And then you can take your float out. And sometimes carburetors can go bad because you've got a hole in your float. So you can test it by just putting it in water and see if it still floats. And then if it has like water in it, like when you pull it out, then you have a bad float. And you need to get a new one. And see mine, it's got a bunch of dirt and grime on it. I don't know if you can. Oh no,
I see it, it's right there.
okay. Yeah, don't do that. And I don't know if you can see that on video or not, but it's pretty dirty. You're gonna want to clean that very well. And if the tip of yours has any wear on it, you've got a bad one, and you're gonna need a new one. Let's see. You'll take, oh no, I'm gonna just take my vice grips again. That's tight. Let me fix my vice grips. Oh. Yep, too big. Yeah, there you go. And how to tell if these are good or not, there'll be little bitty holes on each side. And if you put them up to the sun, and if you can see through them, then they're clean. But if you can't, then you want to blow them out. And I'll tell y'all if there's any in mine. Yeah, mine are really clogged. So that's probably the reason why mine's, if you go past half throttle or something, then it starts bogging down. You'll get carb or choke cleaner, carb and choke cleaner for this kind of stuff. And you'll blow through the hole up top and all the holes on the outside. And there's another way. You can get like a wire brush and pull one of the needles off and stick it through there to clean them out. Or, you know, let me go grab that. Okay, now that we got the carb, get your wire brush, put back together, like so, and you'll just you've got your carburetor. This thing, and you'll just pull.
Where'd it go?
Let's see. Let me grab one of the wires.
Oh, there it is.
This thing, it warms up your carburetor for you. So like on cold mornings, and it'll warm it up for you. So you'll pull one of the wires out. So you'll just stick that into this second hole right here. And then you'll take this wire, that's where it goes, and then you'll just connect this one through each one. But I like to connect my choke one of these first. So if I can find it. I do believe it's right here. Yes, it is. Yeah, that hole is real clogged. And this is kind of a pain to get on. I just kind of spin the carburetor until it catches itself. Yeah, which is there it goes. And then you'll just stick it to the middle one too. Just like so. And if you can see through all the holes now, you're good. And then you just start putting it all back together. There it is. It's kind of hard to get the choke on if you connect all these wires and stuff before, so not very sure what all these other wires do. I just know that this one that I have on here is to warm up the carburetor on like cold mornings. Pretty cool though. It's on a 2001. Sounds like it'd be on something a lot newer. You can just stick that right in there. You'll take your throttle cable. I like to put this piece on first, and then with this I'll pull it up and then slide it into there. It makes it a whole lot easier. I'll get back to you when I get that. Okay, so I got it on there, and then now you just tighten this bolt up. And there is supposed to be a cover here, but like I don't have it on there. And you'll take your boot. I like to slide it on the back onto your airbox, and then just kind of spin it until it lines up with your carburetor. Or you can do vice versa and just. I think this way's a bit harder, but that's why I like to do it this way. And then you just kind of there it is. And then you'll just tighten these up with your screwdriver. See? Oh no, my screwdriver thing is got too much dirt in it. It won't turn, so I'll just leave that alone for now. You'll slide your gas tank on, and you'll see these two little holes. This one's your reserve, and this is your on. And so you'll stick this one on the bottom. Let's see here, yeah, that one on bottom, this one on top. And then you hold that one. Just put the gas tank back on. Make sure it's all the way in there. And then you'll stick this piece on, and then of course your seat goes on. And I'll get back to you in just a minute. Okay, just hold it like here. All right, we'll be starting it for the first time. I'm gonna turn it on full choke, turn on the gas. Turn that down. And that is how you clean a carburetor on the Kawasaki Prairie 300.